You to elaborate on one thing the President said in the Oval Office. He said foreign policy runs through the executive branch, through the President. Does he view the speech today and as an effort by Congress to usurp his constitutional prerogatives? Well, can you elaborate on that?
I think what's clear is that Congress, in arranging this speech, tried to go around the executive branch. Right? This is why you had representatives from the Israeli Prime Minister's office, or at least the Israeli government, working closely with representatives and the Speaker of the House without informing the executive branch. And you know, I'm certainly no constitutional scholar, but it is clear in our founding documents that our founding fathers envisioned the President of the United States and the Commander-in-Chief as being the principal policymaker when it comes to foreign policy and for representing the interests of the United States overseas. Now, it doesn't mean there's not a role for Congress, and you know, I welcome a debate about the proper role for Congress, particularly when it comes to passing a right-sized authorization to use military force against ISIL. So there is a role for Congress to play when it comes to foreign policy. But in this situation, we saw congressional leaders, Republican congressional leaders, I might add, try to do an end run around the executive branch. And that was a departure from protocol.
And by saying that today, is he, so pointedly, is he trying to send a message to them that he's not going to stand for that? Or
no, well, I think the President was responding to a direct question that he'd received from a journalist in the Oval Office. And it's entirely consistent with the case that we've been making for weeks now, that this represented a departure from protocol and certainly threatened to inject partisan politics in a relationship that has long benefited from strong bipartisan support. Ed?